Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel CyberSecwithPratap. I am Pratap, a CISP certified professional with 25 years of experience in IT and ITS, information technology and IT enabled services. For more details, you may refer to my LinkedIn profile in the caption. If you are curious about the cybersecurity, from defending networks to cracking interviews, preparing the certifications for such as CISSP, CISM and other certifications, mastering GRC, or just staying one step ahead of the threats, you are in the right place. On this channel, I will break down the complex topics into the simple actionable contents by the real world case studies, cyber tools, demonstration, interview preparation, compliance frameworks. Whether you are a student, a job seeker, or a professional, I am here to help you. Let's build a cyber smart future together. CyberSec with Pratap, from learning to leading. We have selected a very basic topic, starting information security, CIA Triad. So let's start. So what is information security? By definition, information security refers to the process and methodologies involved in safeguarding information and underlying systems and appropriate access, use, modification, or disturbance. This is the most often described by three critical security concepts: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Together, these three pillars from the principles from the pillars of information security known as CIA Triad. So this is the definition. I will explain you in the simple language. Suppose a sender is willing to send data or information from one place to another place, so via any channel. So at the time of sending data, they will ensure that uh, the piece of information should be received at the receiver end without any modification, alteration, or any confidentiality breach, disclosure of information, and should be available at the receiver end. Suppose from sender is sending any information, any data to the receiver, so in between these there must be any hacker, intruder, who can disclose the information, alter the information, or delete, edit, all anything he or she can. This, so we have to ensure. So let's start one by one. First, confidentiality. What is confidentiality? Confidentiality is the concept of limiting access to data to authorized users and systems, and restricting access from authorized parties. Means if we have a piece of information, so we always ensure that authorized person should have access this piece of data. How we ensure, we will discuss later on. In the other words, confidentiality guarantees that only intended people are able to access information and resources. In short, a goal of confidentiality is to prevent unauthorized access to data as it pertains to viewing, copying, or moving anything. Confidentiality related to the sensitivity of the information. Suppose recently we have seen that there is a war like situation with India and other neighbor countries. So what was the sensitivity? Means when India will take action and what action they are going to take. So this information is very sensitive, and sensitivity is related to confidentiality. And now we came to know that all these. So this sensitivity has gone. Means everyone have information that India has taken these actions. So for this example, you can understand the confidentiality and sensitivity of the information. And for ensuring the confidentiality, these methods like masking data, pseudonymization, uh, and encryption, tokenization, all these pseudonymization, masking, and encryption, all these are the controls we are going to place these. And for authorized person can have access. For this we have to apply the access control. Least privileges need to know. Least privileges always applied on the subject and need to know apply on the object. Suppose there is a bank and they have any customers and they are having bank account in this bank, and suppose we are this is the Swiss bank, so this is the famous for the confidentiality. Any amount we can deposit there and information will not be revealed. So let's start with the integrity. Integrity is the concept of maintaining the accuracy, validity, and completeness of the data and system. Authenticity and non-repudiation are two concepts that are closely related to integrity. Authentic means if you have um, Aadhaar card, so that is your identity, and if you have um, suppose you are going to take any flight or the railway trains, so if you have ticket, so you are authentic person to the have the seat. Another example for integrity, um, no, non-reputation means if you have done something like you have logged in some sites and you are denying later on. So this is the reputation. So if you cannot deny, then it is non-reputation means there is a log and you have ID and timing and other things. So we can verify all this. And for integrity, suppose we are order we have ordered the some goods from any Amazon, Flipkart or anything. So they have sealed the packets 2 layers, 3 layers as per their guidelines. They are placing the seals, and if you order foods on Zomato and other apps, so they are also ensuring that uh, integrity should be placed, means no alteration of the food items or anything. So these are the best examples. And in cybersecurity, how we ensure integrity, there are many things like hashing, version control. If you are having some documents, so must have version controls, checksum, parity bits, digital signature, hmm? and dual controls. In banks, we have maker and checker, all these, and separation of duties. These are the integrity controls. So we can go ahead with the last pillar, availability. Availability is third part and final pillar of the triad. Availability is the concept focused on ensuring that authorized user can access the data when they need it. The ability to ease of a user to use a resource or access data when needed. Suppose running a social media sites like Facebook or LinkedIn. So a user willing to have access or log in anytime in 24 hours, so site must be available for that user. So this is the availability examples. And for ensuring the availability, we are doing many things such as backup, remote TR sites, RAID, clustering, mirroring, high availability HA. All these for availability we are doing. Mechanisms such as data backups, redundant storage, backup power supplies, and web application firewalls that prevents the disruptions of the system. For systems that have requirement high availability and continuous uptime, cloud computing is offering added redundancy and extra resources of availability. So, if there is a user and there is a very much chances that user can unintentionally disclose the information. So it is very essential to give the training to the employee training time periodically. So in short, confidentiality, the limits on who has the access to the information. Integrity, we which preserve the process and information from unauthorized changes. And availability, whether the information can have access in a timely manner, right? So what are the attacks who can harm these three, like DOS attacks, object deletion, ransomware attacks, hardware failures, software failures, errors, environmental threats, and such as power outages, floods, excessive heats, earthquake, and thunderstorms. All these are threats. So for confidentiality, we are placing the controls, encryption, data ingest, while that disk database encryption, and data in transit. We are using IPsec, TLS, PPT, SSL, HTTPS, all these, and rule-based access, multi-factor authentication, access controls are the best example for the controls. So this is all from my side, and you please do let me know how you feel and what next topic I can make the video of. Please do let me know. Please subscribe to my channel, like, and forward these information if you like to others also. Thank you so much.